Hey guys, this is Nick from ForexNoobs.com with the daily analysis. Today is Wednesday, the 9th of May, 2018. Time is 20:31 here in the UK. You're looking at a Euro USD 12-hour chart, but we're going to switch to a daily chart and we're going to go up to AUDJPY. Why AUDJPY? Why are we starting there? Well, because it's at the top of the list, so we're just going to start with that one. No other reason. Today we're going to be looking for price action setups across all these pairs. Just price action setups, so that means reversal setups, continuation setups, range bound setups, all kinds of setups. We're just going to be looking for price action setups. So let's get started. All right, AUDJPY. This pair has been trending down for a while. It looks like the trend kind of stalled around here, started turning around, but then it picked up again. So, could definitely say it's still trending down. Coming back up to resistance could give us a nice continuation. I'm not too interested in trading that one, simply because I don't really see this as a strong bearish trend right now, and this is a very strong support area right below it. So as a continuation, this chat's too big. Let's keep an eye on it, but I'm probably not going to do anything here. It's not even forming into a continuation yet. We need, some kind of something here. Price to stall here. AUD New Zealand, what's going on with that? Just broken above resistance and come back down to it. Nothing interested in there. AUD USD. AUD USD broke down even lower yesterday. Pushed down even lower, rather. I think we looked yesterday for some support resistance down here, but we didn't find anything that obvious. So yeah, there is no clear support resistance at the moment. Let's just keep a close eye on AUD USD, but right now there's not much opportunity there. Euro GBP, it's trending up. Well, it would appear that it started to trend up. But is this trend going to last? Who knows? Either way, there's no strong setup there, so we can look at something else. Euro JPY. Euro JPY bounced away from the support area, went back up to the resistance area, is now bouncing away from the resistance area. Nothing I want to trade here, guys, either. A lot of pairs that I don't see anything interesting on. Euro USD. Now this one is a little bit interesting. Trending down heavily, broke below our support area. So our support area was probably even a bit higher than that. But there's some support all through here. Really, it's a bit of a messy support area. Anyway, point is, it broke towards the low end of the support area, came back up, touched it, and is now stalling out. I'm going to be keeping a close eye on this. There might be potential for a continuation, so that would be a short continuation in line with this strong bearish trend. Possibly entry on the 12-hour. I want to see how this candle closes. It's going to close in about an hour and a half, so I'll see how this candle closes and make my decision from there. But there's definite potential for a short continuation here. This would be a rebound continuation. Video on rebound continuations is in the course. Please do check it out. This is not the strongest of setups. Best setups move further away from the area, so something like that. But this one's not the strongest of setups. But there's definite potential here. Definite potential for a trade. Probably going to have to be on the 12-hour because the daily doesn't look too good. So let's... the thing with rebound continuations, guys, is you can afford to be patient. Usually it takes a few candles for them to get going. This is the first candle that's pulled back up to resistance. It's more likely than not we're going to wait for 2 or 3 candles before it actually keeps going down, if it even does. I'm not even sure if it's a trade yet. I'm just saying, if it does end up being a trade, you might enter this and then you'll have another 2 or 3 candles before it starts going in your direction. Very common with rebounds, rebound continuations. So, don't feel like you have to jump in right away. Just be patient, chill out, relax, but do keep an eye on it because EURUSD is looking pretty good for a continuation. GBPJPY reversed from this support area. I mean, yeah, it did reverse, but this was not a good setup. Not as a reversal anyway. It's just not worth getting into this one. I'm not even sure if it's going to work out. Even if you were in it, it looks like it's pulling away from that 200 SMA. GBPUSD, this one, we're still watching it. When this one hit this support area here, support plus the 200 SMA, this was last week. To be precise, it was Thursday last week. I think we did an analysis session then. I don't think it was a public analysis, so it wouldn't be in the public YouTube. It was a members-only analysis. We did an analysis session, and I said I'd be looking for a potential trade here. But, hey, Mercy. Where was I? Yeah, we've been watching this one since last week, and all we get is indecision after indecision forming on this support area, but no actual decision, no actual move. So I'm just going to keep on watching. I mean, it has potential. Definitely worth keeping on watching that one. Looking for a long setup somewhere here. Look at it on the weekly chart. Let's see how this candle closes this week. New Zealand JPY, nothing. New Zealand USD. Now, yesterday we were looking for a potential reversal from here, or maybe if it broke below, a continuation. Doesn't look like it's breaking below. It looks like it's possibly reversing. Doing that on the 12-hour, I didn't enter this one, guys. Bit too messy to the left. Honestly, I would have preferred for it to break lower and give us a continuation rather than a reversal in this case. Is anyone in on this? Just breaking up the news. Doesn't look like anyone's in on it. Anyway, what I was going to say was we have a lot of news coming up for this pair in 20 minutes. May still be in this webinar in 20 minutes, so we'll see the effect it has. If anyone's in it, you may as well hold it at this point. These kinds of setups forming just before major news usually indicate that news is going to push price up. So yeah, see how that one plays out. USD CAD. Remember yesterday we were talking about ranges? What was ranging that broke out of the range? GBP AUD. Actually, did we skip GBP AUD? We need to look at GBP AUD. I think we might have somehow skipped it. Oh, good that I thought about it. Yesterday I was talking about ranges. When price drops out of a range, a lot of times you'll get sucked straight back into that range a few candles later. We'll take a look at GBP AUD in a second. I think we skipped it, or maybe I opened it up, but I didn't really look at it properly. Sorry guys, I'm a bit tired. So with USD CAD, that's pretty much happened. This is a range. On the daily chart, it looks just like a complete mess. But if you drop to a lower time frame, you can clearly see that this is, in fact, a range. Price was ranging between these 2 points, bouncing up and down. Had several bounces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, kind of 7-ish, something like that. Over the course of 16 days, something like that. 14 days. Point being, price was ranging quite tightly on USD CAD, broke out of that range and fell right back into it. So it happens. It happens. Let's see what continues to happen with USD CAD, because right now there's nothing really tradable there. USDCHF, we were looking potentially for a short if we got the setup forming. We didn't get the setup forming. Yeah. So it's it's either going to set a new high or it's not, essentially. Let's see what happens. Let's keep a close eye on it, guys. USDJPY. USDJPY is just doing its thing. It's broken above this resistance area, come back down to it. So nothing much interesting happening there. And these others we're not really watching. So, GBP AUD. Now, this one's interesting. This one's interesting, guys. It's dropped out of here, come back up to resistance, and now we're getting this pretty solid indecision candle. I'm curious about this one. This one could give us a good trade. All right, so let's summarize. Today, we have possible short reversal setup here on GBP AUD on the daily, but I'm assuming this is also going to be forming on lower time frames. It's forming all over the place, really. You could already be in if you were trading a lower time frame. Yeah, there's definitely already an opportunity to get in here on a short. Looks like a pretty decent setup. Price dropped below, came back up to this resistance area. So you'd be trading somewhat of a continuation, but it's not even really a continuation. It's essentially just a reversal. So yeah, good potential setup here. Good risk to reward ratio. Yeah, definitely a good potential setup here, guys. AUDJPY coming back up to this resistance area could give us a continuation, but nothing really solid just yet. New Zealand USD bouncing away from this support area. I mean, it's too late to enter this one. I just want to keep an eye on it. In 13 minutes, news is going to come out. My guess would be that it's going to spike up from there. Euro USD has broke below the support area, come back up, hit that support area. This could give us a pretty cool continuation setup. I want to wait for this 12-hour candle at the very least to close. Want to see what the other candle does after it. Might be some opportunities to get in a bit higher than current price. But definite potential for a short continuation trade here. Has a decent risk to reward ratio, even at the next resistance area. Have a stop loss kind of like towards the high side of resistance. Yeah, definite potential here for a continuation. Kind of ride this bearish euro trend. Oh, these got all out of order, didn't they? So GBP AUD, JPY, we already looked at Euro USD. Already looked at New Zealand USD. Yeah, USD CHF, I forgot to unmark this one. This one, for a reversal anyway, it's off the table, but do keep a close eye on it because it could give us a continuation setup. So if price, well, I wouldn't want it to go that high, but if price breaks above here, which it looks like it's about to do, it's very, very close. It's making a new high almost above this recent high here. So once it gets above that high, I'll be looking for a potential continuation there. Something like that. That would be ideal if it does something like that. I'd want it to break above, close above, then come back down, touch this area for a continuation up. That'd be awesome. GBP USD, this one's just stalling out on that support area. It's still stalling. There's definite potential for a long trade here. We just got to be patient and see how it goes. I think that wraps it up for the analysis, guys. It's actually a really short analysis. But we've summed up yesterday's pairs pretty much. Whittled them down to the best potential setups. GBP AUD, like I said, is looking good. Euro USD is looking good.